Morning all, back out in the garden today. Give the car a bit of a rest. Right, let's have a quick look round, see how things are growing, and we'll have a gander in the garden. Morning Tom. And Doug. Okay, let's start here. Yes, starting to look pretty, and you've got some nice little, very smelly flowers coming out on this. I think it's Mexican orange blossom choyosa type plant. Hanging baskets are starting to come along. It's what are we into now? Middle of May. So we've got some more hanging baskets. These are nearly ready to go out. Well, they're not quite in flower yet. I like them to be in flower before they go out, but it's not going to be much more than another week and these will get hung out. Tomatoes coming along quite nicely. We've got first truss growing well on all of the plants, so probably come along and secure them up to the canes a bit more and take out the side shoots. I like that one. Give them all a bit of a health check. Got a pepper growing here. Very slow growing, these peppers. I grew some last year and they took ages and ages to ripen. That's just a bit of an extra. A few spare plants went in there, but we've made a bit of an area here. I mean, at the moment the sun's coming down under the back canopy, but in the afternoon the sun goes up round to there. It's a beautiful, glorious day this morning, bright sunshine. But in the afternoon the sun goes that direction, so we've made this area here with a bit of a shade to it, so you can sit on the bench without getting cooked. So the mint's coming along quite nicely. Now that's oh yeah, if only this was smelly vision. Mint, lovely. So my wife's been busy rejuvenating some of the garden ornaments, and I don't know what you call them. It's got butterflies and goblin type things, so she just wanted to put some brightness into the garden, and I don't blame her. So here we have sage. That's a rambling rose, which will eventually give us some flowers. Another hanging basket with can't think what's in those. Somebody will tell me. Apple tree coming along. It's not going to have a lot of fruit, it never does. Hardly any blossom on it again this year. But this is the sort of thing my wife's been busying herself with. She's got hold of some spray paints and got some of the old garden ornaments, fun things, and just giving them a new lease of life. So we've got sweet peas here, and because the soil isn't particularly good down there, I've just chucked them into a bag or a grow bag and opened the whole bag up, but I need to come along here and encourage them up the netting, which is here, as you can see. So we've got a family of great tits in there at the moment, busy going to and fro, so we won't disturb that too much. Another butterfly there with its unique colours. These are cosmos, by the way, quite short cosmos. The ones I've grown before have been quite tall. We've got more sweet peas there. Another hanging basket coming along. Yeah, the sun's quite bright today, so There's quite a bit of contrast in the video footage. So we've got dahlias here, more cosmos, irises I think, which are going to flower before long. I'm not sure whether they are irises. But, so this is the raspberry, and there is fruit going to come on this. Another unique butterfly. More raspberry. Yeah. Not sure how much fruit we're going to get from that. Bit of a rogue down there. Seed that obviously got dropped in there from last year. So we've just let it grow. Yeah. So over here we have a total abundance of blueberries that are going to ripen up. Unfortunately, I expect the birds will get them before we do. So the Buddha's had a coat of paint. He looks very smart there. And we've got a little bit of a water feature, solar water feature in the bird bath. Even the sunshine has had a new coat of paint. So we've got strawberries coming along here, plenty of fruit, but they seem to be concentrating round the edges of this growing container, which I built last year, and it doesn't get a great deal of sunlight till the afternoon. So a couple more hanging baskets there, and well, that's a very nice one. He's got a lovely smiley face, hasn't he? Yeah. So he's just been refurbished. And very well done too. And here's another one. A little bit scary. Jolly Green Giant, I think. So we've got the jasmine growing in its usual spot. Same place it was last year. Chopped all the dead off of it. And it's sprouted back up again. Just got to encourage it to grow back down here to cover up the electric box there. Yeah, now at the moment it's just springtime here in the UK, and we've hardly had any rain, and the problem there is that water butts getting quite low. So before long, if we don't get some decent rain, we are going to need to use the hose pipe. But despite all that, the grass keeps growing. Now this grass was cut 5 days ago and it's already needing a cut, so I'm going to have to get the mower out shortly and give it a cut, just to tidy it up, ready for the weekend. So the bench here is a new addition. Quite handy, these benches. My wife ordered the cover and made this outer cover to go with it, and I think she's done a very good job. Waterproof. And not only has she done that one, she's done a matching one for the original bench that we had here. and they're both very good. So well done to her. Out the front now, and the Japanese maple, aka an Acer, nice and red. Some of the older flowers that grew earlier in the season, they're all sort of dying back now. Primroses are dying back. I've got a few weeds to get out. The fuchsia's starting to come back to life. I did chop half of that away because it was getting too big. But, yeah, these beds are going to want a little bit of a sort out for long. But we have lots of colour already. It doesn't look too bad. So we've got some more of my wife's artwork coming along nicely. She hasn't done these yet, but I dare say they will get a coat. Oh, that's a nice little feature that we've just added this year. Something to hang the hose on. Yeah. Now, in this pot, it looks absolutely dead, doesn't it? But there is something growing there, and I think that's a dahlia tuber that's in there, or maybe more than one. So I'm just going to let that do its own thing. So what we've got here is Rudbeckia. That's Rudbeckia. And that's also what we've got in abundance over here. And it looks stunning. Oh, yeah. So we've got some irises coming up here. They're going to look very beautiful. The colours coming on those. They're going to burst into life for long. So this rambling rose is out in full flower now. Sadly, it only lasts a couple of weeks. So I thought we'd get a little video of this. But it does look superb, and to balance it out on the other side, we've got the clematis here, which is also starting to come out in flower over the arch. We've got some very old alliums that have been in the ground for a long time, and they're actually coming to life now. Definitely need to get out here and do some weeding there, because it's coming up everywhere. So I never did find out what these were, but they look like white coloured bluebells. Have a very strong scent to them. Thought they were wild garlic, but they're definitely not wild garlic. Something similar to that. Someone's going to tell me what they are. Then to finish off out the front, we have these lupins coming along. They're going to be out in full flower before too long. A couple of days, probably 3 days. Yeah. I think this little sign needs some loving care. It's lost some of the letter in there. Then we have Brian the snail. He's one of the snails you don't mind because he doesn't eat a lot. Jemima the duck. Some wash snails here that you don't mind. All had liquor paint. All looking spick and span. more decorative work that my wife's been doing. So there you go, that's my little garden tour for middle of May 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like looking around with me, give us a like, subscribe, send us a message. Love to read the messages, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.